Hey guys, welcome to the Kreators Klub. It's Coach Kimmi. Today we are talking about 5 things that you need to stop doing on camera that make you look like a beginner, okay? Let's get right into it. The first one is looking at yourself instead of the camera. Sometimes you're so busy trying to make sure, hey, did I do my hair right? Is my makeup right? That you're not focused on the camera. And if the camera doesn't capture you, then your audience is lost. Sometimes you may be looking over here, you're looking over there. Just look straight ahead. That way you can connect with your audience, they can hear your message, and they will know what you're talking about, okay? Sometimes we're, again, so caught up in me. It's not about you, it's about what your audience and what they see, okay? So we're going to stop focusing so much on the camera. We do want to make sure that the camera lens is clean, though. I will kind of go off track a little bit, because if your camera is not clean, and a lot of times your phone nowadays will tell you, clean your camera lens. It's not clean. For a better photo, clean your lens. So we're not going to edit this video, because I also want you to get in the habit of just right now at the beginning stage, let's just start recording. So I'm not editing this video. If you see a little blooper here or blooper there, we just gonna roll with it, okay? So number 2 is talking too fast or too quietly. Have you ever been talking to someone, and maybe it depends on where they're from, their accent, what country, what part of the country they're from, if it's in the United States, if they're from the north, if they're from the south, if they're from up north or whatever, and they talk so fast, you're like, what did they say? Could you repeat that? So you don't want to be talking so fast so people don't understand what you're saying. Did you see that? And you also don't want to be talking so slow, like, well, back in 1953, and that may be part of your niche, that may be just how you speak, and that may be your audience, but for the majority of us, you want a nice steady pace, not too fast and not too slow, because again, if your people can't understand you, your message is lost, okay? You've been speaking for nothing. You've been speaking 10, 15, 20 minutes for no reason at all. The next thing is recording with poor lighting. If your lighting is not good, your picture will not be good. Your video will not be good. So again, you want to make sure that you have the good lighting before you start recording, okay? Before you press record. Even before I started this video, I'm checking my lighting. I'm making sure, can the people see me? Is it too dark? Are they going to be like, what is that? I think that's a girl. I think she got a flower. No, your picture needs to be crystal clear. What are the people seeing, okay? The next thing is decluttering your background. Before you get on camera, make sure the area is clean. Nobody wants to see your clothes all unfolded, the bed all unmade, okay, unless that's your niche, okay, because some people, that's their thing. They're laying in the bed and their area is cluttered and they're trying to show you how to declutter. If that's not what your video is about, nobody trying to see your underwear laying around, nobody trying to see your dirty dishes in the sink. Make sure the area looks conducive to someone trying to learn or listen to you, okay? If you got too much distraction going on, even a lot of pictures on the back of the wall. If you notice, I'm changing my setting today, and I would like your opinion. Let me know in the comments. Do you think it's better without my back wall that I love? I love my wall with my pictures and my YouTube button and all that. But is it too much? Is it a distraction? So you have to ask yourself that too when you're filming. Is your background a distraction? So I got a lot of colors myself. Pink is my thing. And I got my pillows here. Is that a distraction? For some people, it could be overload. For other people, they're like, wow, I really love her background, So today we're working from a very nice, clean background. But sometimes I do have another background that's a little more cluttered. So you got to see what's going to work for your people, okay? The next thing is starting with a long, boring introduction. Nowadays with YouTube, you got to get right to it. They don't really care who you are yet. What can you do for them? There will be time for you to introduce yourself, and I'm getting ready to do that in just a moment. But when you first starting out, just get right to it. Hey, I'm Coach Kimmi. You ain't even got to tell people nowadays what you do. If you told them, like today I told you I was going to tell you 5 things that beginners should not do on camera, or things to avoid to make you look like a beginner, then that's what you want to get right to, those 5 topics. So today we talked about looking at yourself instead of the camera, speaking too fast or too slow or too quietly. Too quietly. You could be whispering, well, people need to hear you. Speak. Use your voice. A lot of times we tell kids, use your inside voice. When you're doing YouTube and you're using your camera as your audio, you got to speak a little bit louder so you can be heard, okay? Also, cut off any distractions with your telephone. I forgot about that one. Put your phone in airplane mode when you are actually recording. Put it in airplane mode, because if not, you'll be getting all kind of alerts and dings, and people will be texting you, emailing you. Your phone gonna constantly be ding, 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 and you do not want that when you are recording. Okay, so let's recap really quick. We got looking at yourself looking at yourself instead of the camera, talking too fast, too slow, or too quietly, recording in poor lighting. Again, you don't want people trying to figure out, I think that's the shape of a girl. Can they see you visibly? Also using a decluttered or undistracted space. Okay, you don't want too much clutter in the background. And again, having a long, boring introduction. There will be time for you to introduce yourself, people to get to know you and your family. But when you first start your channel, people came there for a reason, and you need to give it to them. So I'll tell you really quick about me. I am Coach Kimmi. I help YouTubers, brand new or those that have a business and just starting out and may not be growing, give you tips on how to start your channel, how to grow your channel. So that's in a nutshell what I do. We'll talk about that in a future video, but today we're going to keep it short and sweet so you can get an example of what it should look like. Okay, well, until next time.